All right. We should be live. We should be good. We should be straight. We should be all set. What's up, y'all? We back. We had to sort out some technical stuff. Believe we got that all set up. What's up, Giovanni? Brain, what's up? Two-Tack, what's up? We back live across all platforms. YouTube, Kick, IG, TikTok. Mark, what's up? Avery, reaction. Yeah, we're going to go through some stuff. GT, what's up? All right. Well, since we already did the intro, we're just going to cut straight into it, y'all. Hopefully you guys had a great weekend. Welcome back. If it's your first time here, put a 1 in the chat so I can say what's up to you and welcome you to the stream and everything. I just released right now. Let me put it up real quick. Put it up on here. I just put up a new reel reaction TikTok for y'all to check out and laugh at. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. Let me tell y'all, now more than ever, because I'm not going to get into it, but now more than ever, I'm sure many of us can use a laugh from the craziness of the world. And I'm going to leave it at that. If that's you, you're in the right place. All right? At least on the live streams and all that stuff. It's always about having a good time and all that stuff. And it's a way to get away from the craziness of the world. All right. Most times. Sometimes we'll get serious and we'll talk about some important things, but mostly we try to keep it lighthearted and all of that. All right. Hey, yo, I'm gonna say it like this. Looper, I'm probably gonna need you to be on some moderation stuff today, for real. But let's leave all the shit that's going on out in the world out there. Okay. That's all I ask. That's all I ask. And we can keep it cool. First time here, welcome. Josh, welcome. Rico, welcome. Appreciate y'all for joining me. Charles, what's up, bro? All right. Who else is new here? So I can make sure I say what's up. Leo, what's up? Welcome. El Toro back in the building. Who's that? Looper with the 23 months. What a legend. Almost 2 years. Thanks for your continued entertainment. Love your face. Thank you, bro. I appreciate the support as always. Day one. Been here from the bottom. Just want to make that post. All right. Now we're all set. Giants third time here. Hey, coming back is a good sign. Excuse first time here. Welcome. What's up, son? Jesus said, I love your vids. Appreciate that, brother. I do appreciate that. Thank you. Love the vids, fam. Thank you, saying I appreciate that as well. So let's talk about what we're going to do for today. First and foremost, let me get this stuff, the housekeeping out of the way. If you're watching on TikTok, if you're watching on YouTube, as I remind everyone, the best place to come enjoy the live streams, because I live stream a couple of times in a week here, but throughout the week I'm on YouTube and Kick, and that's djmoondawglive. You can see above me, that's the name on those channels. Come on through, get the full experience, especially on Kick. Kick is like the after hours, 18 plus. I can say what I want to say without having to worry about potentially being banned or taken down or any of that stuff. It's a lot more freeing, so we get to get real crazy, have a good time over there. So feel free to follow, come watch for that full experience over there. And all my long form content is on the YouTube as well as on my other channel, my commentary channel, The Mind of MoonDawg. All right, so check all that stuff out. And if you want to support the content, you can hit the Cash App. I'll drop a bomb, shout you out. It triggers off the lights in the background. If you drop gifts on TikTok, if you gift subs on Kick or on YouTube, all of it, you control the lights and mess around with the lights. And text to speech is on for anything over $2 or $2 plus. It'll say whatever message it is to me, and well, you can have fun with that. All right, cool. Are you a DJ? Yes. Actual DJ. I get that question a lot. I am a actual DJ. I would say now I'm retired from it. Like, I don't actively go out and do clubs and all that. Like it's funny you asked me that, because some of what I wanted to talk about, maybe I do it today. I might just do it in its own standalone video and put it up on my commentary channel. But the state of hip hop is not in a good place. And that's why I just kind of stepped away from it. I'm like quasi in it. I got like a toe in still. You know what I'm saying? Yo, Generation, thank you for the gifts. Jose, thank you for the gifts. Appreciate that, bro. Batman, first time here. Jonathan, what's up? Welcome. So what we're looking at today, we're going to get to here in a second, man. Rican, what's up? Jose, what's up? You love the reels, bro? I appreciate it, man. I'm glad you do, bro. Thank you. Thank you for coming through. Moon, I'm going to need you for my wedding. I don't do weddings, bro. I especially don't do weddings. Especially don't do weddings. I should be a Rumble too. I've been thinking about it. Maybe I'll create a channel and just, you know, try it out and see how it goes. Hip hop ain't what it used to be. No. Let's see. I'm on a time hack here. I gotta be off and on the road by 7. So let's try and get into the content and get through it all. Why don't you do weddings? Weddings. Okay, how many of y'all, I'm gonna quickly explain why I don't do weddings. I never did weddings in my entire career. I refuse. How many of you watch those A&E shows or Lifetime shows about bridezillas? Do I really have to say more? Bro, wedding DJs, I commend them. You can get really paid for them. You really can. You could run up the bill on them for real. But the amount of stress and hassle you have to deal with when people with their, you got to do this, like, bro, don't tell me how to do my job. I don't want to have to deal with that. So I never bothered with it. You know what I'm saying? Your boyfriend broke up with you because you shaved your head? That's crazy. Sorry to hear that. Funerals? Nope, don't do funerals. Who DJs at funerals? That's crazy. CEO, what's up, bro? Do I game? Yes. All of my gaming stuff is on Kick, y'all. If y'all game, man, I need people to play shit with, bro. For real, I ain't gonna lie. I've been getting into racing simulations lately, and first-person shooter stuff, a little bit of everything. Right now, I've been fucking with Cyberpunk. The new update's been crazy. All right. PS5 is better? Yeah, okay. PC, bro. PC all day. Rebirth Island coming back? I don't even play COD, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. I think Call of Duty's trash. Call of Duty is trash. I'm gonna give y'all a hot take. Okay, look. Here it is. Here it is. Call of Duty and all of the sports titles, Madden, 2K, FIFA, by and large are trash. What do I mean by that is, and this is the fault of y'all that game and buy this stuff, they don't innovate a game in 1 year enough to justify buying the next year's version. They could literally make Madden, FIFA, 2K, MLB The Show, whatever sport game or whatever COD, they could literally make one this year and run that for the next 5 years as a what's it called? Like a game of service, a service game, meaning they just push updates. Bro, you mean to tell me that between 2K this year and 2K last year that they did enough innovation in the game? What, they added a little extra crossover move? Are you kidding me? And y'all be paying $80 a crack for that shit. $80 a crack. They rob y'all blind. So yeah, I am judgmental on y'all sports gamers, bro, because y'all be making EA money hand over foot buying every Madden every year, when instead they could just put one out this year, and then for the next 5 years they just push roster updates so that you can have a true to life like representation of the league at the current time as trades are happening and all. They could push updates. The game mechanics and the visuals are not changing significantly enough year over year to justify paying $80. But hey, it's y'all money. Y'all be crying about, man, it's tough out here, but y'all fucking pull out $80 out of nowhere. Y'all be paying $80 every year for the same game, and y'all paying $5 to $10 to $20 for the fucking OF girls instead of putting $10 a month to get a gym membership to work the fuck out on yourself, to improve yourself and do better for yourself. Sorry, I got into a little bit of a rant. It's not where I wanted to go today. It's Monday. I try to save those for a little later on in the week. All right. All right. Let's continue. Tell us how you really feel. I just hate it when my young homies talk about what's going on. They got it bad, and they spending money in the wrong places, spending money on internet girls that don't do nothing for them, and y'all steady just busted nuts and You don't even got, like, you don't even interact with a real woman in real life. That's the problematic part. You know what I mean? Lazarus, thank you for the gifts, man. What a legend. Appreciate that. I've been crazy for 5 years already. That's wild, bro. All right, let's get into this, bro. We are live over there as well. All right, cool. Hey, yo, bro, just exposed the boys. Hey, look, one thing about me, y'all, is I'm gonna call it like I see it. I don't take sides. I look at things very logically and objectionally, and will give credit where credit's due, and I also call shit out where it needs to be called out at. You know what I'm saying? On both sides, guys, girls, whatever. If we ever talk about politics, I'm gonna call it like how I see it. Like, I'm very much a free thinker, analytical thinker, logical thinker. And in a time where many people in society are thinking irrationally, they are thinking with their heart and not their head. It's emotionally based responses, knee-jerk reactions. It's scary, bro. It's scary to see where we're at in society with the commentary that we do. All it takes is just one couple of scrolls on Twitter to see how people talking about things on here. You're like, how are we this presumably clueless, or at least on social media? Because social media ain't the real world. I promise you it's not. I promise you it's not. All right, let's focus here. The gym will save your life. The gym has many benefits. Not only will it get you physically in shape so that you look more attractive to a woman, it will help clear your mind. Bro, this past Friday, I didn't go in the morning, but guess what? And I put a story up on my IG and all that. I went to the gym at 1 a.m. because I needed to get that out and be focused and all that stuff. The funny thing is I said in that story, I was like, yo, normally, like some years ago, like in my wilder days, a Friday night at 1 a.m., I'm in there clapping cheeks. Now, 1 a.m. on a Friday, I'm going to continue to build myself up and work and make sure I'm on point. You know what I'm saying? It's just a mindset thing. It's a mindset thing. Society can be ass backwards sometimes. Absolutely. 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 Everyone keeps saying, I feel, screw the feeling. We are men, we must think. Yeah, very much a lot of, I think that is definitely, speaks to a lot of things. It should be about not how you feel, but how do you think about this? Like use your analytical brain. You know what I mean? At the end of all your videos, your live, you say you'll love your live streams. I came here to laugh my ass off. Well, Josh, the goal is to make that happen. Let's jump into today's video. I'm in kind of ranting randomly and all that stuff. All right. Would love to talk to you one-on-one someday, bro. You seem wise and knowledgeable. Blessings. I appreciate that, Dave. I've been tinkering with the idea. I'll say this before I look into the stuff. I'm so off on a tangent right now. I didn't expect to go on a tangent. What I will say is one of my passions now in life, because I see so many of the reports and I read, and again, I tell guys every day, do something that betters yourself, whether it's physically, AKA going to the gym, something that's going to better your mentality. You learning something, reading up on something, diving. YouTube is such a great resource, bro. I learned so much from different types of content on YouTube. Do something that can benefit you, expand your knowledge base. It makes you a well-rounded person. On top of travel around the world, highly recommend. That being said, one of my passions now is, I think in general that our younger guys under 30 have suffered from not having enough male role models in their life. They haven't had fathers in their life, a lot of them. That's something that we as men got to hold ourselves accountable, because a lot of us men have fathered babies and then dipped, which is terrible. And a lot of younger guys haven't had that positive male role model to learn how to become a man. Bro, this is like a learned behavior. You know what I mean? So many men now have been winging it. They think they're a man moving in the world, and it's like, no, you don't even understand some of these core principles that I believe are common across men. So a lot of guys are moving around here blind, if you will. So it's something I've been thinking about, how to mentor and share my life experiences with others so they can benefit from it. So I haven't thought of how to do that exactly, but it's on my mind for sure. Do you play Rainbow Six, Tabby? You know what? I used to be a hardcore Rainbow Six player, R6, but I stopped with all the cheating and like 2 years ago, bro. I couldn't do it anymore. Couldn't do it. I think I was ranked diamond. I was decent. All right. Let's take a look at what we got here, folks. Today's first video up, another police body cam video. This one says, drunken yacht party queen battles husband, cops, and self-control. This sounds like it's going to be a doozy. I'm already guessing that she's probably intoxicated here, which is going to lead to a lot of this craziness. Let's take a look here and see what happens. And remember, at the end of these videos for the body cam footage, we're going to grade all parties involved. We're going to grade the officers, A through F, and we're going to grade the citizens slash victim slash assailants, you know what I'm saying, perpetrator appropriately at the end as well. So stick around, watch it with me so that we can do that at the end. All right. You've had something that is Lopez, thank you for the gift, bro.
I don't care what I've had.
Okay,
well, at this point,
it's making you stupid. So get it going. Oops.
Yeah, and I'm sure you're fine with it because I'll never come down here again. Okay. You wouldn't even want me to come down here again. Okay. Okay, I'm okay. If I get hit by a car, I'm okay with it because guess what? I'm in better hands.
Okay. What? Yo, this is already going to be a wild one, y'all. Strap up. She's on one. To me, it already sounds like she's had some repressed feelings. I don't know what, but whatever she's on, this is going to make for some highly entertaining stuff here. MZ, what's up? Bro, love your vids on Facebook, man. Hit my side. Appreciate that, Miles. Appreciate that. Welcome, bro.
You can't.
I do read TikTok chat, yes.
I don't care what you say. You cannot. I don't.
Candace?
Don't touch me.
That's domestic violence. You cannot hit him. Now you
don't touch me.
On August 4th, 2023, officers in Ohio received a call from concerned neighbors reporting a man and a woman arguing on the road. The caller reported the woman involved was possibly under the influence of alcohol.
You think?
Ma'am?
Hey, let me tell y'all this. There's two kinds of drunks in the world. There are the happy drunks, which are great to be around because they make everything funny. You're just, oh my God, they're hysterical. It just adds to their funny personality or whatever. And then they're the mean drunks. Bro, the mean ones are, oh, bro, all types of bad. Avoid them like the plague. Seems like we've got a classic case of a mean drunk here.
Okay, what's going on?
Who knows?
What do you mean, who knows? What happened today?
Yo, why does she look like... She kind of looks like Krishan, don't she? Yo, don't she look like Krishan a little bit? That's crazy. That's crazy. She looked like Krishan for real. Are you still wondering how that baby knew they were home? I think it was pretty clear we know.
Your guess is as good as mine.
Okay, whose vehicle is this?
Nah, you can already tell the energy. She looks like Krishan Rock. That's funny. She does.
Who is that? Who is that?
Told y'all.
Okay, so was there pushing and shoving?
No.
Okay. So you started driving, you realized you were too drunk to drive, so you pulled over, called him to come get you?
Not at all.
Okay, what happened?
At this point.
Hey, that was pretty slick. The cop tried to lay out and trap her. I'll give her credit because right now she was, even though she's intoxicated, she wasn't dumb enough to fall for it and be like, yes, because then she would have bagged her. Self-incrimination, right? That was a pretty slick one on the cop's part.
I don't want to converse about what happened.
Oh, she knows her.
Okay, well, we were called here for a situation.
By whom?
I have no idea. I didn't take the call.
Guess what? I am not a part of that conversation.
Excuse me?
Where I'm at is I was a passenger.
Oh, man. She's good. Even in her inebriated state, she's like on point with everything. She's like, I wasn't driving. I'm a passenger. We got nothing to talk about. Because technically, if she's drunk as hell and she's a passenger, it don't matter. Cops have no grounds for anything, right? So she's playing that route. but we know it's gonna go left. Let's see what happens.
I'm not trying
The
to park
driver
you for
is the husband of mine.
Okay, but there's also 2 vehicles here, which means that you drove one of these vehicles here.
That could be that's a presumption. Like you could probably, a good lawyer could probably squeeze out of that. Like unless there's verifiable proof you got her on camera, you don't know that. You don't know that, right? We don't know that. So the cop again is trying to pin her on this, right? She's trying to get her to stumble up and say something here.
Okay.
She's holding it together. I give her credit. This is impressive.
What party were you at?
You clearly saw me in the passenger side of this vehicle.
She knows her stuff. I'll give her credit.
Right. How did you get here?
Passenger side of this vehicle.
She's good.
So you transported?
I am a passenger of this vehicle.
I understand that currently.
So where you're asking, where did I come from?
Yes.
Where am I going to? I'm a passenger of this vehicle.
Okay.
So what are you asking me?
Here? How did you get here?
She don't have to answer.
As a passenger.
She don't have to answer that. I think she at this point she could say like, I don't need to answer that, right? Like, because the cop at this point can't hem her up or for anything.
How did you get to Coit Road?
As a passenger of this vehicle.
Okay. As a passenger of this vehicle, how did you get here onto Coit Road? Why is your husband outside of the vehicle? Why is your husband's parents here? Why is your mom?
They are not the parents of his person.
Okay, ma'am, have a seat. You're clearly too intoxicated to have a conversation. Have a seat. I copy, thank you. Okay, so the call that we got was...
Now, here's what's going to be interesting. How does the husband play this, right? Is he going to incriminate his wife? So this is a real husband check, bro. This is a real husband check. Okay, wait, before we even see his response, I need y'all to let me know right now down below in the chat, if you're watching this on the replay, down below in the comments, if you're the husband, do you tell the truth or do you look out for your wife? Which one is it? Which one do you do? This is a tough spot to be in. Which one are you doing here? Play it off? What's up, V? Welcome, babe. Said ride or die. Okay. I'm lying for sure. I'm not even judging on either way. It's a tough call. It's a tough call. VC with the gifts. Thank you, bro. I appreciate that. You would sell out. So some of y'all would sell out your wife. Some of y'all would. Okay. Again, I'm not saying this right or wrong. It's just a tough spot to be in. Now, the one thing is if you do try and cover for your wife and they catch up, you're going to be, an accessory to it all. Right?
There was some arguing, possibly some pushing and
snitching on your wife?
No, there wasn't. I mean, she was running away from me because she wanted to drive.
So intoxicated? She's obliterated, man. Can't even have a conversation with her right now.
And that's why
I'm like, good gravy, lady. Just sit down, because I can't talk to you right now.
And that's why I took the key.
Good call. No,
I
that's
said,
absolutely.
I'm taking the key.
Yeah.
I knew eventually you guys would be here.
Yeah.
I called my dad, said, look, these people they're looking out their window.
Oh,
I'm fine with that. I don't care.
Oh, absolutely. No,
I just said, look, I'm going to wait.
Safe. Yeah.
I called my dad to come drive the vehicle back.
Yeah.
I was going to put her in my car.
Yeah.
Her mom didn't answer. I called her mom first, because that would probably be her preference.
Okay.
So her mom didn't answer. My dad came, but now her mom answered, called me back, and now she's on her way.
Right.
And they live close by, so.
That's fine.
I'm fine.
That's fine. I don't know. Is she like an attorney or something?
No, she's a director of operations for a company.
Okay. She ever had an OVI before?
No.
Oh, she's acting like she has.
No,
I told her, I said, I didn't see your drive. I said, I'm not here to try to... No. I said, I just want to make sure everybody's safe and that everything's okay.
I told her...
But, because she had to have clearly driven to get here.
Yeah, but...
She got behind the wheel, she realized she was too intoxicated.
And stopped.
Over. Right.
And she called me, and I took her location from my iPhone.
Yeah.
And I got here.
Right.
So I said, listen, I'm taking the key then.
Right.
I'm not letting you drive.
Hey, this is a W husband, man. A W husband right here.
That's
So
yeah. Okay.
I got both keys
What's up, Ray?
waiting on her mom.
All right. Well, again, I don't have any issues or problems
Daniel,
with that
what's up?
whatsoever.
Goji,
like
what's
I said,
up?
we got the call that there may have been some pushing and shoving, and the vehicles turned the
Yeah,
lights
she
up.
was
that
trying
kind
to
of
get the
stuff,
key back from me. That's about to the extent of it, but
Okay.
I
Please.
can't tell you how frustrated I
I
am.
know. We're just waiting on your mom to get here. That's all we're waiting on.
At this point,
That's
it
it.
shouldn't even get to that point. You know why? Because if it's my mom and it's his freaking vehicle, he can drive his car home. Literally less than 5 minutes from this space that we're in.
You're not 5 minutes from home, okay?
Okay, fine.
Yo, the way she threw the door. Hey, that needs to be a meme. That's a meme all day, ready to be made. Someone make it and send it to me, for the love of God. The way she just threw that door. Like, she really is on one. And the husband said that she's a director of something. So this ain't like, you know, it sounds like she's a well put together woman with a good job. And this is what being drunk can, man, it can take down the most, you know, high profile person, man, being drunk. It really brings out a different side, not even a different side. It unleashes that inner side of you that normally you're holding back. You know what I'm saying? Oh, that's crazy. Naomi, what's up? I appreciate that. Thank you. Director of an attorney, I guess. I don't think he may have said that, but she definitely is talking like she knows the law, you know?
10.
Take a breath.
I'm not.
He did not call the
I'm
police,
frustrated.
okay?
I'm super frustrated.
Okay, and I understand.
Hey, this is like if Krishan Rock was actually, you know, like not a reality star and like she was like, was corporate. I'm telling you, I look at her, she just keeps on looking like Krishan Rock.
Understand that. But what are you frustrated about? The fact that we're still waiting? The fact that you haven't gone home yet?
Why are we here is why I'm frustrated.
Because the neighbors...
This is a vehicle, that is a vehicle,
Right.
and he's here to drive this car back to the house.
With you in it.
Okay, and if I can't drive that, who's gonna drive that car?
Your mom.
And we gotta wait for her?
Yes.
10:30 p.m.
It's midnight. It's 12:30 p.m.
All right, cool. Well then, guess what?
We're just waiting.
Where is 2 cars going?
We're going back home.
They're
with you.
stagnant. They're stuck.
They're not stuck. They're fully operable.
I'm not saying the cars are inoperable. I'm saying the cars are not driving. They're not moving.
Right, because they're he's
right,
waiting for your mom.
Fantastic.
Okay. Just sit in the
I'm going to
vehicle.
work with you.
I hope so.
I'm going to stand over here.
No, I want you to sit
by
in
the
vehicle.
railroad
No,
ties.
because you're yelling, okay? And
You
it's
know what?
midnight.
Because I'm frustrated.
Candace, you're going to get to a point.
I'm going to get to
That's
a point
somebody's
where I can't handle it.
private
And
property.
guess what? This is where I'm at.
That is private
And guess what?
property.
Where he's at, he's got at least a minimal amount of control over me.
Why are you yelling, Candace? Why are you yelling?
I'm frustrated.
I understand.
You know that.
Right, you're frustrated because you want to go home. Do you want me to...
Bro, let me tell you like this. I don't know how after this incident, that husband is still married to her. And look, well, here's the thing. One, I don't believe in marriage. But let's just say, you know, if I'm in this scenario, and I think if I were to, I'd take those vows very seriously. Sickness, health, all that stuff. But at a certain point, when your partner wilds out to this extent, you are now a liability. I am filing divorce papers the next morning. This is like absurd behavior.
Tell him to take you home?
I don't. Because guess what? Are you going to let him take me home?
Yes. Unless you keep acting like this. Then
Can he drive this car, this vehicle home, where I can go home?
Appreciate that.
Yes.
Neighbors called.
Yes.
Before I even left.
No, not before you left.
Man, quit
Newport
playing
Harbor.
with me.
Candace, get over here. You cannot walk away.
I'm going to say this one time.
Candace.
I'm going to say this one time. I feared the fact that no, listen, I'm not even going to even complain. I fear the fact that I came to a yacht club.
Yes.
Neighbors called. Not the fact that I came and I was invited.
It doesn't. What?
It matters.
What matters? Why
and
are
I'm
you
frustrated.
Why are you screaming at me? That's it. You're just too drunk.
I had a drink. Is what the problem is.
Okay, you've had too much to drink.
You are not the problem. I promise you.
Right.
And I apologize.
We're fine.
She's babbling.
You're gonna go home with your husband. We're just waiting on your mom.
That's not even what's in question.
Okay.
Appreciate that.
The problem is that a neighbor called, and you said it was the fact that a neighbor called and said I was there.
No, not that you.
And the fact that I actually had a drink with him.
Here yelling.
So she thinks that a neighbor called to report that she was at a yacht club, and she's not aware that they called because she's out here arguing in the streets. That's how wasted she is, bro. She don't even know what planet. They should have just asked her, like, what planet are you on right now? She probably don't even know. Cop is very patient. Savage, what's up? Yes.
That's today.
First time here. Welcome, Terrell. Hope you enjoy it.
That's this present moment.
Right now, these neighbors are the ones that called and said there is a female outside of a vehicle yelling. She looks like she might need help.
Guess how many minutes I've been here? Guess how many minutes you've been here? Well over 15.
No, I have not been here for 15
All right,
minutes.
cool. Whatever you want to say.
Please
Whatever you want to say.
Okay.
Can we talk about this?
I'm over it.
She got the flats on and everything.
Talk to her. Listen,
Can I?
if I'm going to talk to her, and I'm going to tell her the same damn story.
Can I try? Can I try?
I would appreciate it.
Okay, let's talk about it. What's going on?
I'm clearly upset.
Why are you so upset?
I was invited.
Okay.
If someone has a problem with me being invited.
Invited to a yacht party? Is that what it was?
It wasn't even a party.
What was it?
Friday night, let's let loose. Let's just have a conversation.
That's called a party. Hey, yo, can we all agree that the definition of a party means, exactly this? She's wilding, bro. Let's let loose. I guess that's not a party these days. Oh, man. Shades, what's up? Welcome, bro. This is crazy.
Okay. I'm invited. Let me invite one.
Okay.
I'm the invite one. Okay? I've never been there before in my life. I've never been stopped up.
Can you just do me a favor? Can you just try
and quiet down? Yeah, why? Because the neighbors don't want to hear it?
Yes.
And they're the ones that call.
Hey.
Guess what? I appreciate the conversation, but guess what? I ain't got nothing to do with it.
Say you were walking down the street and someone decided to take your purse or something. You would be glad that there was people watching. Am I right or am I right?
Did I take a purse?
I'm just saying, theoretically.
I had nothing to do with it.
No, I get
you know what? It's a problem. It's a problem.
What's a problem?
But at the end of the day, if somebody's going to complain about my noise complaints, and I'm 10 minutes up the road,
did you have a good time?
Let me be.
Did you have a good time?
Let me be is what I'm talking about.
Did you have a good time?
I had a great time until this, which means that experience was worth shit. Okay. I'll never come down here again.
Can you try?
No, I won't. You know why? Because you responded to some neighborhood complaints, and that ain't some shit that I can even deal with. I get it. Okay. I'm completely infuriated.
Okay.
If you want to call on some...
Can you walk with me this way?
I will be...
Hey, there's no way that in their home life that she is not verbally abusing her husband. I refuse to believe that she is not in the home nagging on him. You know what I mean? Like, how many of y'all been in a situation with a woman that just tries to overexert her will on you? You ever been in them situation, fellas? She just gives off that whole vibe. In fact, she reminds me of an individual I knew at one point. It's like, yo, you're doing way too much. You're trying to how you gonna tell me what to do? Like, this is crazy. This is really, really crazy right now. I'm starting to feel bad for the husband, like really bad.
Happy to.
Perfect.
That's every relationship.
This is some bullshit.
Okay, that's fine.
I literally was invited one time, and my experience went to shit.
Okay.
Went to shit.
Okay. Well,
yeah. What do you think they do when they drink at the bar? They have a drink.
But they don't drive.
I wasn't driving.
I never said you were.
This is the problem. This is the problem. A neighborhood complaint went to I was driving, and now it's a problem for me. And I can't get home because guess what? My husband can't get home. He may have complained on me, but guess what?
He didn't. He did not.
Wait,
the problem.
does she think her husband tricked on her?
Guess what? I'll never come down here again.
That's fine.
I'm never coming back again. That's she's like a fucking 8-year-old child at that point. She's like a 8-year-old child. You heard the little hump at the end? Oh, this is too funny. I'm telling y'all, these drunk police videos, it's sad, y'all. And I've been sober. My birthday's coming up on the 25th, by the way. Just want to say that. You know, say you want to bless the boy with something. But it'll be 8 or 9 years I've been sober from like hard liquor, alcohol, and best decision ever. Best decision ever. You know, it was hard being out in the club scene when I was still DJing and moving around in music industry, and everyone's got their cups sipping, and I'm just like, with water. A water bottle. I'm just sipping my water. It's a different experience being in the club when everyone's wasted and you're sober. Oh, you see things in such a different light. It got really hard to even be around people like that because you just see the how ugly it can make people. You know what I mean? It really was.
Yeah, and I'm sure you're fine with it because I'll never come down here again. You wouldn't even want me to come down here again.
Okay.
I'm sure the neighbors don't want you back down there again.
When? Oh, to the door?
Yeah.
Oh, so walk me into my car.
Hell, thank you for the gift, bro.
That's what you wanted me to do? Is to take a walk to my car door?
I'm just asking if you want to take a seat.
Where were you gonna walk me?
To your car.
To my car door.
So you could take a seat.
Okay, great. And this is your goal.
That was my goal.
And her goal.
It looks like the ride's here, so you're going to be leaving.
In great hands. Guess what? My mom is going to handle me.
Yes.
And you won't have to deal with me.
Yes. Watch out. Watch for this car.
I'm okay. I'm okay. If I get hit by a car, I'm okay with it, because guess what? I'm in better hands.
Okay.
The woman's parents arrived to take her home.
Listen, I ain't gonna and guess what? I'm not gonna deal with him either. And guess what? I'm not dealing with it.
Calm down, baby.
Guess what? He is not. And she is not.
Hey, hold up. Hold up. You know what's interesting to me? Just from that short interaction when her parents pulled up, that she's still behaving like that. This has to be already. This is what's the word I'm looking for here? Hold on. Pattern. This must be a pattern. This must be normal for them. You look how chill her parents are. Like, what they call her, Candy, whatever. They're like, oh, here we go again. That's crazy. Are y'all picking up on these little subtleties here? 100% seems like they've dealt with her and she must have some kind of alcohol issue or just this personality type. They've had to deal with her out of control. You know what I mean? It's a real problem when you have people that cannot control their emotions. They are, man, like they're very problematic. They didn't build that filter in life growing up to be able to control and know how to handle those emotions, and they just unleash it all.
Going to stop me. And
she had a temper tantrum her whole life. That's what it seems like. Yep.
you brought me some coffee. I appreciate that.
Indulge.
But guess what?
Love you. Sweetheart. Leave
Listen.
it alone.
I am sorry.
Okay.
I am sorry. I am superiorly upset,
Okay,
and
I
I
know
do
you
not
are.
want you to feel that way, and you don't give a shit anyway. And this is burning my hands. But guess what?
Okay.
I appreciate your help.
I got you some coffee.
Listen,
Put honey
girl.
in it too.
Guys, come on, guys.
Let me take you home.
Okay, we're gonna back off
Yeah,
a little
sounds
bit.
good.
Okay, let us know if you guys need anything. Candace, go with them, honey. Go with them.
Listen, I appreciate your help.
I know. We gotta lower our
I
voices.
do not appreciate
Candace,
though.
no.
Candace.
What is she?
I'm on, baby.
Guys,
Candace. It's not guys. Those are police officers. Come on.
I
sweetheart.
get it. I get it.
Yes,
I
come
get
on.
it.
Let's go home.
Come on, baby.
Go ahead.
Thank you.
You can't touch me, okay? I understand.
Okay, so fine. I don't have to touch you.
Okay.
But listen, guys, I'm fine. I'm fine.
This tells me everything I need to know. Those parents have no control of her. She must have just ran over them all of their life, and she was like the spoiled little princess, and they just let her do whatever, and this is the end result. As a grown-ass adult, still telling them what to do. If I'm her father, I'm like dragging her ass out of there. Not only are you making yourself look crazy, you're making me look crazy as if I didn't raise you properly. How Pops didn't just grab her ass and throw her in the car is beyond me. And forget anybody to be like, oh no, you can't do that. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Just because they're grown does not relinquish you as the parent. I'm still a parent. He's still a parent and should still be guiding her in through her adulthood. People seem to think like, oh, once you're an adult, then yeah, your parents' job is done. Not in my opinion. Your parents are always there to parent you so you can learn at each phase of life of what they have learned through that period, right? Passing on these things is so important.
No, you're not. Not if you argue with police officers, baby. No, you're not. You're fine if you're at home, baby. You're fine. Here, I brought you some coffee.
Okay, go ahead and go with Mom.
Yeah, please, come on. Don't make this
And I want to say thank you. I want to say thank you.
Candace, I want you this way. Come on. I want you to go
Well,
this way.
I want you to,
Okay,
I mean, much like they were telling me to stop touching you, I want
Hey,
you to.
y'all notice that the husband's not even trying to deal with it. I think the husband wants her to get locked up so he just has more ammunition to file the divorce. Because look at him. He ain't saying nothing to her. He ain't trying to grab her. He's leaving it all up to mom and dad. They must have something going on. This is crazy.
Which car do you want? Which one do you want?
Bunjan, take her in there. You want to take her or you want me to drive or who's
Guys, listen, I appreciate it. But
He's fine. He's gotta leave.
you gotta understand.
I know. You have to
You
understand
don't.
too. Relax,
You don't.
okay? It's fine. We're okay. Just go ahead and go, okay?
Yeah.
I'm not worried about you guys more so, but I want you guys to know that I was invited.
I know. Honey, there's
And
no problem with that, okay? There's no problem
Not your
with
honey,
that.
but at any rate, I am not saying that you guys gotta understand.
Snatch her up already and take her.
They don't have to understand anything. They're telling you to go home, so come on, let's go home.
Okay? So just take
Yeah,
the
you
advice,
don't want to.
okay,
You don't want
and
to be in
go.
handcuffs.
Yeah,
and
but
then
you guys
going
are-
to jail.
At any rate, I've been patient. And you don't have to take the neighborhood advice in knowing that I have not done anything wrong.
Candace, do you know what the term inebriated means?
But anyways, at this point, you
No respect for her father. I don't know. Maybe it's the father. Maybe it's the stepfather. I don't know. But she's not caring what anybody's saying right now. Oh, 100% gives me spoiled vibes. 100%. She grew up with a silver spoon in her mouth. Every little thing she did was okay and acceptable. When she was a brat in the grocery store, they didn't pop her in the head and tell her to sit down and be quiet. It was okay. It's all right. You just let her, 100%. Dad's a stepfather. He might be, either way.
you guys should understand.
Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on. Come on.
You're only convoluting the situation.
No, that you use
Yes,
that
you
word
are.
wrong. No,
Yes,
it's
you
not
are. I
convoluting.
don't need I do not
it's
need
not
coffee.
convoluting.
I do not need coffee.
You know,
But thank you for inviting yourself.
I didn't invite myself. Your husband invited me. Okay, so.
Okay, so then he's over there.
No, he's over there. Okay, well, then he said,
Granted.
come here to get
Candace, we're
my
getting to a
daughter.
point you're either going to go with them or you're going to go with me. And I promise you, you want to go with them.
I know you do.
Okay?
Come on.
At this point,
You want to.
you
listen,
really don't
I've not done anything wrong.
You have. Okay?
Yes, you have,
But
but you
have.
carry on too long.
Okay? Just get in the car.
Come
and
on,
go,
Candace,
okay?
yep. Come on.
Go ahead.
Come on, baby.
Just drag her ass, mom. There you go.
Could you assign a report number for my arrest?
Oh, she's coming back.
You're too
No,
drunk.
go away,
I
Candace.
can walk.
You cannot
There, I am
walk.
not
It's
doing
not
anybody
safe.
any injustice
It's
if
not.
I walk.
You are. You are not allowed to walk. You're
Candace,
about
let's
to go
go,
into
let's go,
handcuffs.
let's
Do
go.
not do that.
Touch
Come
me.
on.
Let's go.
Don't put your hands on him. Do not do that. I'm
Don't
telling
put
you.
your hands on me. You don't put your hands
Yeah,
on
she's
me.
going down, bro.
67.
Hey, are we taking are we gonna run a poll here to see if she gets the tase or not? Is she going down to the ground with cuffs or not? We need to take a guess here. Does this end with her on the floor eating the pavement in handcuffs, y'all? Yes or no? Is she going down to the ground? Face all in the concrete. You know what I mean? She's going down. Yes, all the TikTok said yes. We got a mixed crowd on Kick. Handcuffs, yes. Everybody on Instagram saying yes. Okay, all right. Now I would love it tased. Y'all gotta chill, bro. Y'all some savages. All right, let's find out what happens here. It's going down.
7 years old. I've never been in my life.
Candace, do not put your hands on him. Just get in the car.
Candace, can you get in my car?
Get in the car.
Candace, can you get in my car?
She don't respect her husband, bro. That's
not safe. Get in
Candace,
the car.
You've had something that is either spiritual, violent,
I don't care what I've had.
Okay,
At
well,
this point,
it's making you stupid. So get in the car. Oops.
no.
No. Oh my God. This is so embarrassing. Did y'all see that? Do I need to run that back? I am weak. Oh my God. Let's replay this. I'm gonna put it in slow motion. Hold on. Let's put this in slow motion. Let's put this at like half speed. All right. Watch when he yells at her back.
I don't have had.
Okay,
At
well,
this point,
it's making
Here we go.
you stupid. So get in the car.
Oh, not my teeth falling out yelling at my daughter. Oh, guys. Hey, I don't lie on my reels and my TikToks at the end of them. When I tell, come to the live streams. You're gonna have fun. It's a good vibe. It's always a good time. Oh, God, that's crazy. Oh, you made Pop spit out his dentures. How embarrassing this is. This is so embarrassing. Burn, thank you for the gift, bro. Appreciate that. Oh. You see, they said on Instagram, I thought it was a big ass piece of gum. No. 305 was up. She about to get yoked. I don't think so. Oh, I'm crying. I was not expecting the teeth to fly. Oh, she's making the whole family embarrassed, bro. What one bad woman can destroy. Oh, she don't respect her husband. If you look at how she was talking to him, she don't respect her pops. She this woman is a menace, a real menace.
Oops.
no.
Get in the car. Come on, you got this.
Listen,
Just get in the car.
you're on a burn.
Get in the car.
Don't touch me.
Get in the car.
Guys, I can get in the car myself.
Don't handle it.
Don't touch me.
Candace, just get in the car.
Don't get to do that.
Get in the
Don't
car, Candace.
Don't
touch
bother
me.
her.
I'm not touching
We'll
you.
get her in.
Candace, come on.
And get her out of this neighborhood.
Come on, baby.
Don't touch me.
Come on.
God, I've never been drunk
Come on.
in my life.
Don't put your fist up, baby.
You got a
It
beautiful
has
cup of
nothing
coffee.
to do with
And I
that.
said she does too.
Come on.
Don't get in my face. I'm dead.
Candace, please. Please, Candace.
Yeah, finally, he's starting to. Don't get in my face. I'm
Better
dead.
not touch your mama.
I won't touch her.
Yeah,
Ever.
You better not.
I won't.
You better not.
Ever.
You better not.
Just relax.
That's one thing I will never do.
Okay, well then get in the car and go home and see your son.
Jesus.
Look at the way she looks at her husband with contempt. That's a broken home.
Sit like this. All right, take her home, girl.
The woman exited her parents' car and began walking towards her vehicle.
Oh, why did they put the seatbelt on her? Oh my God, bro. It's still not over yet. Oh no. Yeah, she got kids. Oh God. This is terrible, y'all. Oh man. It just seems like if you look like Krishan Rock, you're just doomed. I'm sorry, that was rude.
Candace.
You can't. I don't care what you say. I don't care what you say.
You cannot.
I don't.
Candace?
What happened?
That's domestic violence. You cannot hit him. Now you
don't touch me.
Now situation for two.
You hit me. Okay.
I don't care.
You get, oh, boy, you better care.
There she goes.
Put her in jail, y'all. Put her in jail.
No.
Okay,
That's what.
Did y'all hear that? The pops was like, put her in jail, and the husband was like, no, no, no. Oh man, this is a dysfunctional family.
Candace, what the hell is wrong with you?
Yeah.
You. Me? Where's your phone at?
your husband did everything to protect you tonight.
I don't care.
Divorce. Divorce and...
So you shouldn't have even been involved. Get off my arm.
Nope, you're under arrest.
Yo, I'm convinced it wasn't alcohol. At this point, yo, y'all, this has to be alcohol with Quaaludes, alcohol with a little bump, alcohol. Something else is in this, bro. Like, this is, at this point, the belligerent stuff in the beginning, all right, some alcohol, but the excessive raging, there has to be some other thing. She consumed something else, right? She had to, like, there's no way that's just alcohol. By the way, it turns out she didn't get slammed to the pavement. For those of y'all that said no, she wasn't going to get slammed to the pavement, congratulations. You get nothing.
Sit up. Sit
Get
up.
off my arms.
Sit up. You can't get out. You can't get out, okay? You have the right to remain silent. Anything that you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. You have the right to an attorney and have him or her present with you before any questioning. If you cannot afford to hire an attorney, one will be appointed to represent you at no cost, okay? You can at any point exercise these rights, not make any statements, and not answer any questions. Do you understand your rights as I've read them to you?
I understand the Miranda rights.
Perfect, okay? You'd have to stay in the vehicle. Stay in the vehicle.
The suspect's husband and parents followed officers to the police department and waited in the lobby for the suspect's release.
What happened? Let's find out. Here's the thing. She might have caught like a, well, she put her hands on the cops. Now it's what, aggravated battery on the officer? Is that a misdemeanor?
The suspect was charged with disorderly conduct.
Okay.
In court, the suspect pleaded guilty to the charge of disorderly conduct and was ordered to pay a $75 fine alongside $105 in court fees.
That's it? They didn't give her... They cut her a break. They cut her a break, bro. All right. It is what it is. This is, I'm kind of blown away at just how, I don't know, kind of lost for words. How bad of a woman she is. That was terrible. All right, let's go ahead and grade the whole incident here. We're going to start with the cops. All right, A through F. What would you guys give a grade to the cops? Obviously, as I always remind everyone, objective, excuse me, on the grading. All right. How did they do in this particular situation here? A through F. What would you give them that grade? All right. See some A's, B plus, A's, A minuses. F for being too patient? I don't know about that, bro. So, all right, we're mostly seeing the same kind of a thing, mostly A's. And I agree. I think the cops did a great job of being patient, trying to de-escalate as much as humanly possible, and giving her a lot of chances, man. They gave her a lot of chances. They did. And I think that in today's police culture, you can only hope to run across officers that would do that for you, you know, or at least conduct themselves in that way without trying to just escalate things immediately, or be disrespectful or anything like that. So yeah, truth be told, I think they did very patient. I give them an A as well. So there they go. Now, when it comes to Candace, boy, Candace. A through F. Let's hear it. Let's hear it. Let's hear it. She gets an A for psychosis. They were super patient. D for divorce. D, took too long locking her up. Man starting to ending. My last relationship started strong. Just ended. All right. So we're starting to see a lot of F's, Z's. A for alcohol. Yeah, let's not cap. Complete F. She bombed this whole thing. It's wild to me that she must have something bottled up. Maybe this is just her natural personality. You can tell the husband was over this, and I wish we could follow up to see what happened with that. I'd be shocked if he was still with her. And if he was, boy, if I'm him, the laws I'm laying in that home that she has to abide by, or it's over with type of deal, like you aren't walking on eggshells to prove that you can be responsible. I'm still shocked that this was just alcohol. It's just the amount of rage that she had. I don't know if it's bottled up. Perhaps she's just been a spoiled brat all her life, but that was just absurd behavior from a wife and a mother at that. So she even still got a break in the damn charge. Any other cops would have added disorderly conduct, and she put her hands on the cops multiple times. Bro, we done seen cops run up charges on lesser incidents in previous videos we watched, right? Where the person will accidentally lean into a cop, and then they'll constitute that as striking an officer. It's like, wait a minute, he didn't really strike you. Come on, man. Like, y'all just running up charges. So again, cops really cut her a break here. Anyway, Candace. Don't ever go to a yacht party again. Crazy. Husband giving her a T for I'm tired of your ass. All right. Let's take a look at Audit the Audit. One of the best YouTube channels for these breakdown and analysis of police body cam interaction videos and all that stuff. Now, I have the original video from the person that posted up here. He's a college student. So do we want to watch the raw, unedited video from the kid who posted it, or Audit the Audit? Well, they'll narrate and they'll break down the legal side of it. Because I don't think we can go wrong with either side. At least with Audit the Audit, we can kind of get the law kind of aspect on it. So we have some more context. What are we thinking here? Dude, I'll be watching your videos. I appreciate that, G5. Much love, bro. I don't think those cops will be fired, bro. You're capping. Bro, we the law here, so raw. All right. Let's take a look here. So this one says college law student versus NMSU campus police. I think that's New Mexico. Not sure. Okay, New Mexico State University police. So let's see what happens in this altercation. And remember, this is a college law student. So you already know he's going to be flexing his legal knowledge. All right, let's find out what happens in this video.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I can help you.
Is there anyone else in here?
No, it's just me.
Okay. You mind just opening the door, that way I can see?
What you trying to look for?
I just want to make sure there's no one else in there to start, and then I'll talk to you.
There's no one in there right now.
Okay.
Right.
Come out here and talk to me then.
Yeah.
So I'm going to be honest with you. So we got a report that
G5, thank you for the gift,
you
bro.
were seen walking into your dorm with alcohol. So
Okay.
Is there alcohol in there?
I don't answer questions. What's your name and your badge number?
Officer Purtle, NMSU Police.
Title and name?
The security officer.
Oh, security officer, okay.
Okay. You have an ID with you?
I do.
Okay, can I see it?
You suspect me of a crime?
I do.
Okay, what crime and how can you articulate it?
Minor in possession of alcohol. We got a report that you were walked in.
So it's like here that they said thing?
Okay.
It's a, yeah, right? It's like they said that he has. And that's how you're gonna articulate it.
So we don't have to go down this route. If you wanna go down this route, we can.
Well, I really don't, but like I'm studying right now. I'm doing homework. You knocked on my door. I'm out here. I want to know what's on. You say that they said that there's alcohol in this room.
Okay.
Oh, they saw me going into
My
this
boy,
room,
hey, my boy cooking.
and that there's alcohol in there.
He cooking.
How can you articulate it though?
He cooking.
Okay. So that's why I'm here talking to you.
Yeah.
Okay. So I still need to ID you.
No.
And then we need to go from there.
You have to suspect me of a crime.
I do.
You realize that cops in New Mexico don't have qualified immunity, right?
I do that. I do.
Okay, so from here on, let's just be careful with what you're about to do right now. Okay. You're saying that you want my ID, but right now you or yourself can't articulate a crime that I've committed.
Okay.
So
I already explained to you why I'm here. Why
okay,
I need your ID.
I know what you're here, but okay, is my ID gonna tell you if there's alcohol in that room?
This boy is cooking. Yeah, hey, I like these. We need more law students versus cop videos because everything he said is spot on. And look, if I'm a cop and boy spin like he know the law, I'm just gonna be like, all right, you know what, dog? Have a good night. I'll just wait until they call, until there's an actual something else going on here. But what happens is it becomes an ego thing. And I presume here that this officer is looking at him like, oh, you little punk college kid, you're not gonna outsmart me, kind of a thing. And so now it's gonna progress and it's probably just gonna backfire on the cop. Instead of just being like, hey, you gotta give credit where credit's due. He know who he's talking about. I'm just gonna chill. Okay, even if he does have alcohol as a minor in the dorm room, what's the word? You know what I mean? I'm walking. Some of these officers put themselves in these situations, man. Like, bro, you put yourself in the situation because your ego. Because if you were really, being truthful, everything that this kid just said, you didn't articulate it. You're basing your suspicion off of hearsay. That's bullshit. It would never stand in court, bro.
No, but I still need to identify you.
My name is Joel.
Joel what?
Joel.
I need your first, last name, and your date of birth.
No, you don't.
I do. If you don't want to provide that,
you don't want to call Officer Donovan or one of your supervisors here?
Yeah, I can get a sergeant over.
Then calling him because right now, this is not what you want to do right now. This is a violation of my Fourth Amendment.
Okay. All right. Let me get a sergeant over here. Okay.
Yeah.
He flexing though. My boy confident. This is why I think, hey, if you're in college, bro, take law classes. It does not hurt to know your constitutional law.
Yeah, just hang out here then.
In fact, that should be mandatory.
No, that's fine. I just don't want anyone else going in the room.
You could go in then. If he's not detained, he's free to go.
Yeah, he's free to go, but he can't go in the room.
He can't?
No, not at this time.
All right. Just let it be, bro. Someone called and said that they saw or me walk in there with a case of beer, but that's all they have. So
it's an investigation. I'm talking to him. He doesn't want to identify himself. So
wait a minute. The officer didn't say beer. He just said alcohol. Did he like low key self snitch? And the cop didn't catch that?
We get this figured out. There's a sergeant on the way that's going to talk to him until this gets figured out. I don't want anyone to go in the room.
Some cops are ignorant. Yeah, they don't know the law, which is crazy because that's part of your job. You have to know the laws.
Is anything going to happen if I don't identify myself?
You can be arrested for concealing identity, yes.
I want you to say, if you don't ID to me right now, if I don't give you my ID, that you're going to arrest me. I want you to give me that ultimatum.
So, just hold on. You want to wait? You said you wanted to wait to speak to a supervisor, so let's just do that, okay?
Okay, thank you.
He did, right? He did low key. He did low key say that. But the cop didn't catch it. Cop's a little frustrated, I'm sure.
Interesting. Appreciate it. So, made contact with him at the door. He got his phone out and started recording right away. Okay. I explained to him why we were here. Got a report that he walked in there with alcohol. Asked him if anyone else is in the room. He said, no one else is in the room. I'm like, okay, can you open the door so I can see? Make sure no one else is in there? I'm not going to do that. Okay. I'll come out here and talk to me. Okay. So he comes out. So, are you suspecting me of crime right now? Am I being detained? All that kind of stuff. Explained to him what was reported to us, that he's suspected of taking alcohol into his dorm room, underage, and that I needed to identify him. Okay. Well, that's all hearsay. What is that going to do if you identify me? Well, we're suspecting you of a crime. It's a misdemeanor. So I at least need to identify you. What we do from there, whatever. But he gave me his first name as Joel, and doesn't want to give last name or date of birth. and asked to speak to Officer Donovan or one of my supervisors. So.
Cool. Okay. So right now we have minor in possession of alcohol, possibly.
And he asked me if anything's going to happen if I don't, or if he doesn't give me his name and date of birth. I told him that potentially you can be arrested for concealing identity if we want to go that route. Okay, I want you to give me that ultimatum right here, right now, that if I don't give you my ID, that you're going to arrest me for concealing identity. And I said, well, you want to talk to the supervisor, so how about we just wait till the sergeant gets here?
I hate him. Yo.
Mexico doesn't have qualified immunity.
You're stupid.
Yeah, so he went down that route. So
that's stupid. Why would you do that in front of the cop?
So
gets 30.
Okay. Hi.
Everyone's on kick. 305.
Badge number, please.
Sergeant John Lovelace. My badge number is 212.
He says Sergeant John Lovelace. What is this guy? Star, you know what I'm saying? I can't even say because we're on these platforms. Is he a professional adult entertainer? Like what? He's like Johnny Sins over here.
All right, thank you. Officer said here that if I don't ID, I will be subject to arrest. Is that true?
It's possible, yes.
Possible, yes or no? I need that ultimatum, or else I won't get my ID.
Okay, so technically right now, yes, you could be arrested.
Could. I need a yes or no. Like, I need you to tell me if you don't give me your ID right now, I'm going to arrest you.
Why would I say that to you?
Because I need that ultimatum. Because right now you're asking.
Yes.
And I have the right to say no. Because you're asking. You're not. It's not a lawful order. Okay. I need you to make it a lawful order.
You're being detained for suspicion of minor in possession of alcohol.
Mm-hmm.
We need to see your ID.
Okay, and if not?
And if not, you could be considered concealing identity.
Because New Mexico statute says that concealing of identity is a secondary charge. I would have to have been arrested or suspected of a crime. No, right now, you hear just hearsay.
Arrested or suspected. You're being suspected of having possession.
On what grounds?
Okay, so do you have any alcohol in your possession?
I don't answer questions. On what grounds?
Okay, so you don't have any alcohol in your possession.
On what grounds? I don't answer questions. On what ground? Yeah, that's our room, bro. Nah, they're trying to go in, bro. They're trying to ID me and shit, but nah.
Okay, so who are you talking to?
I'm recording you.
You're recording. Okay,
you're not
very good.
At all, so if you want
to hang out down there, you can. That's fine. So here's the deal. By saying could, what we're trying to do is we're trying to be cooperative with you and have you be cooperative with us and help us clear this matter up.
Okay, I gave him my name, Joel.
What's your last name?
You don't need my last name and you do not need my date of birth unless you want to run me unless you want to run my name through your system. Are you trying to run my name through the system?
Do you have warrants for your arrest?
I don't answer questions. I don't answer questions. I'm asking questions. I don't. It's my Fifth Amendment. Is it or
that's all he has to say, right? They're pressing him, and once he says this is my rights, they need to just make a call at this point, bro. Y'all gonna bag him or not? Because they're trying to work around him stating like, this is my right. I don't have to, and he's within his right. And they're just kind of like, damn, how can we hit him from a different angle to make this happen? Just make a decision already. They're dragging this out. He is location. He is shaking. I noticed that too. This ain't easy, bro. This takes you gotta have some real cojones to do this, bro. You know, you gotta be really confident. Not only that you're on the right side of everything you're saying, and that you are within your rights. You know, and when you have 4 or 5 of them in front of you, it's intimidating. It's intimidating.
Okay, so the question is that like the officer told you, you're being suspected of having possession of alcohol underage. So in that case, the easiest way to prevent this is for you to let us know. Either you got somebody saw you carry a case of beer. You have a case of beer in your possession?
I don't answer questions.
Okay. All right.
They're kind of stuck. Look at them.
The next step in this process would be: would you give us consent to check your room?
No.
To make sure that you have no alcohol in your possession.
Nope. I do not consent to any searches nor seizures.
Okay. Very good. All right.
At this point, just walk away. Why the cops gotta keep pressing this? Again, this is typical of like small town policing. They got nothing better to do, bro. You know what I mean? They got nothing better to do, so they're gonna press the whole issue over a minor with alcohol in the grand scheme. Okay, is it illegal? Yes, but come on, bro. Like in the grand scheme of things, when there's real crime happening, are you really gonna waste your manpower debating a college kid over this? If I'm an officer in this position and he's presenting, he knows his stuff clearly. Do I really want to have this mental gymnastics with and I really don't have the basis to really pursue it. It's such a waste of time.
Look
at him. He's like,
This is completely up to you how you want to play this.
You could get a warrant, or you could, or you have probable cause. Go ahead.
Right now, we do have reasonable suspicion that possibly a crime had been committed.
Mm-hmm.
We're trying to investigate that.
Mm-hmm.
You're certainly welcome to refuse if you wish.
I know.
But we need to ID you.
Or
and if you do not present your identification, you can face a non-traffic citation.
You're saying could. I need you to say you will.
I'm giving you the opportunity to.
No, I need that ultimatum. I will give you my ID if you say that I'm going to go get arrested if I don't give it to you.
So you'll give us if we say that?
If you say that, yes, sir. Because that's already grounds for me to set up litigation against you.
So you're threatening to sue us?
I ain't threatening nothing, brother.
That's what you just said.
It's not a threat.
It gives you grounds.
It's not a threat. It gives me grounds. Does it or does it not?
It's not a threat.
Don't answer questions.
You're like he's defeated, bro. You mentally got outplayed. Just go off to your next call. Bro 1v2'd them. Bro 1v2'd them, bro. In the mental games. Just go on to your next call. Why waste your time? I'm telling you, this is where the ego kicks in. They're like, nah, I'm not gonna get outsmarted by this little kid. Yo, Steven, thank you. I appreciate that. He said investigate. Bro, this ain't NCIS for real, right?
Okay, so the easiest and simplest solution to this is for you to tell us your name, date of birth.
Joel.
Joel what?
Joel.
Okay, by just saying Joel, there's 1,000 Joels. I need a last name and a date of birth.
For what? You're gonna run? I told you want my name.
For the report, I need to have your name and date
You
of birth.
could. I didn't even have to give you my first name for that report. You could literally put the citizen or the guy or the suspect. Yes, you can. Yes, it does. I'm a law student here. You're not gonna come over here and try to violate my rights.
So I'm not trying to violate your rights. I'm trying to be cooperative with you, and you be cooperative
Okay,
with us.
cooperate with me and accept that I'm not gonna give my ID unless I'm gonna get arrested.
Yeah, here the problem is bro got all of the juice in this conversation, and these cops are not being decisive. They're trying to just throw it back to him like, we're just trying to be cooperative, so just keep giving us like, at this point, y'all gotta make a definitive decision here, because they're tiptoeing around this thing, and they have no control of the situation whatsoever. So either put your tail between your legs and go off to your next call, or just tell this kid already, look, yes, give us your ID or you're gonna get locked up, and keep it moving. Right now, bro, they've been talking for like 3-4 minutes, and the cops are just treading water. Just like, dude, make a move already, bro. Make a move. It is good to know your constitutional rights. I promise you, bro, if you go to college, you should definitely take constitutional law, even though you're not gonna be a law major. But just so you know, man, it almost should be a standard thing in your curriculum that you learn like the basics of fundamental like constitutional law to know your rights. Unfortunately, that's not taught, maybe for a reason. Who knows? Not gonna get all conspiracy theory. Look at him. He's all frustrated.
And I'll give you my ID. Just say, if you don't give me your ID, I'm gonna arrest you.
Look at he's controlling the situation.
Yes, I want you to give me that ultimatum if you really want the ID. Why? Because you know you can't. You know you don't have that ultimatum. You know you can because you know that opens up for litigation.
Look at the sergeant's calling what? The commander now?
And to make this clear, I'm detained right now, right?
Correct.
Thank you.
You have to stay over
No, I can't. I'm in your view.
I'm telling you, you need to stay over here.
Just keep recording, Sean. Don't let him intimidate you. Oh, let me take my hand on. Keep recording, Sean. Don't let him intimidate you. Oh, let me take my hand on my pocket.
Thank you.
There's two guys right here with Glocks and scared of a 19-year-old with the phone, bro.
Well, I'm not scared of a 19-year-old with the phone I have. Come on, man, don't do that, okay?
No.
Seriously, that's
Do
me.
you see something in my pocket?
Okay, well, we would like for you to do that for us, just to be cooperative,
Oh,
okay?
just to be cooperative? Like, just like for you to say what you want me to do? Are you Googling the laws right now? Because that's really what you should be doing.
Yes! No, yo, he is. Look at the screen. He's got like code sections. Yo, he actually called him out. I'm weak. Yo, hey, this kid's a legend. This kid's a legend. We gotta get him on the stream and talk to this kid, bro. He's a legend. Hey, this kid's stock went up for bro. The minute he graduates with his law degree, this kid about to be slammed with clients, bro. Are you kidding me? This is a KO. Yes. Bro, this is wild. He called him out. Said, "What are you Googling the law right now?" He was on the oh, this kid's great. I like him. Hey, yo. Oh, this is hilarious. Yo, he needs to just pass. Yo, they should give him his law degree right now. Give him his law degree. Open up his practice tomorrow. I'm gonna go commit a crime just so he can represent me, bro. I don't care. I'm going in. I'm sticking somebody. Okay, I'm joking. Okay, it's just humor. I'm gonna go commit a traffic violation. I'm gonna blow through a stop sign and just so I can have him defend me. That's how much I like this guy.
You okay with that?
Yeah, continue.
Are you sure you're okay with that?
Yeah.
Oh, he's calling him out so hard.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Look, nobody can go in their rooms. Oh my God, bro. This kid is a genius. Outplaying the cops.
Sure.
You have a class at the end or what?
Bro, here's the thing. This is like now the second or third video. Some of y'all that were here last week, we watched a couple of videos where the officers were conducting themselves and making calls and arresting people without the proper knowledge of the law. How can you be an officer and not know the laws or twist them so badly? That is inherently why you're a cop. It's not to go lock up bad guys. It is to enforce the laws. And if the laws are broken, then you go out and you arrest and you do this and you do that, you help, you whatever. But it's all predicated on the laws. And if you don't know the laws, and it's sad that there's officers out there that just go on the job and they know enough of the laws to get through police academy and their field training probation. And then once they're on the field, piss off. They just go out there and they just react. And I know lawyers that complain about this, where officers will just lock people up, throw up like 10 charges, and then they pass it off to the DA, and the DA looks at it like, yo, what are y'all doing? Like, this isn't gonna stick. What are y'all doing? So there's I promise you, if you talk to people that are lawyers, DAs, prosecutors, they will tell you that there's a problem with officers just overcharging or improperly charging people, and then when they get the case, they gotta remove stuff, you know, and fix it all up to be like, this ain't gonna stick. This isn't this wasn't the proper charge, or this was a incorrect charge. You know what I'm saying? Like, how do you have this job and you don't know the law? Bro has to Google it, and you're a sergeant. That's even worse. You're not even like a regular street cop. You're a middle management employee. That's crazy. You trying to find a loophole?
I would need your name and
Yeah.
date of birth. I'm going to read you the law because you are a law student, okay?
Sean, can you
According to
repeat
New
again?
Mexico, it's all being recorded.
Yeah, I know, but
My
those
body
are hard
camera's
to get.
running.
So I'm gonna use my own.
So concealing identity consists of concealing one's true name or identity, or
The cop is shaking. Yo, the cop's hands are shaking too. He's nervous too. He don't want to get sued. And if you remember at the beginning of this video, this is amazing. Shout out to New Mexico. They have there's no qualified immunity in that state apparently. That's amazing. That needs to be wiped off across the board. That is the shield that prevents officers from being held accountable. They need to remove that. And I bet you more officers will tread more carefully and do their job more correctly because they know, oh, I can actually get hung up and be held accountable and not hide behind qualified immunity and the unions.
The intent to obstruct the due execution of the law.
Am I obstructing?
Or, yes, technically you are, with the intent to intimidate, hinder, or interrupt any public officer or any person in illegal performance of his duties or exercise of his rights under the law of the United States.
Okay, so your investigation is investigating that I'm in possession of alcohol, right?
That's exactly
okay,
what
and
we
if I
said.
don't give you, if I give you my IDs, I gonna tell you if I do or do not have alcohol in that room?
If
or is it
you-
just a way
if you
pathway
deny-
to find me with something?
No. The ID is so that we can identify who we are talking to If you wish to deny us access to that room, that is totally within your rights.
I know.
But you refusing to identify yourself to us by name and date of birth, full name, date of birth, that is concealing identity.
Yeah.
Okay?
Okay, so just tell me that if I don't give you the ID, you're going to arrest me. Just say it.
Show us your ID. We need to see your ID. Or you will be arrested.
Thank you. You got that right? Yeah. Yeah, you got that. Fucking pigs, fool, for real.
Why do you use that term?
Because why the fuck are you searching my shit? Like,
we're not searching your shit.
Yes, that's a seize of my identification. Is it or is it not?
It's not a seizure.
It's a seizure of my identification, yes or no?
We just need to see who you are in order to go
told you my
forward in
fucking
the
name.
investigation.
Told you my fucking name. Did I or did I not?
Your legal name.
My
Give
legal
us
name?
your first name.
What is my Joel? Not the legal name or what?
Joel what?
He has my ID. Go look at it.
Perfect. That's all we needed. Thank you. That's all we needed. Let's go down here real quick, please.
Am I able to go in my room?
No, not yet. Just hold up for just a minute, please, guys. Okay, so he's denying us for consent to search. That's
No, that's fine.
But we have him ID'd, so we're going to make sure we take a report.
Yep.
And then, so basically, we got called. Somebody suspected him of having alcohol in his dorm room, carrying a case of beer in.
Okay.
He's 19 years old. We will take a case report on it.
Okay.
There'll be a case number drawn. Pretty much, basically, he's pushing the issue on the concealing identity. But now that we've negated that, we don't have to do any more. We will take a report just to document the incident. Okay. Any questions?
Just the report number.
Yeah, we'll get that here. We'll get that here in just a minute. All right. Thank you. Appreciate it, Joel.
Yeah, go
We're done. Okay. Have a good night. You guys can go to your room now. Thank you.
Stupid fucking pigs.
He went off.
If we really wanted to push the issue, we could stop and lock the room down and get a search warrant. But we have an anonymous complaint. So it's really kind of one of those things that's up in the air. We don't want to do that.
Hey, I appreciate you though. You were professional. Thanks a lot for that. Thanks.
Okay, case number.
Yo, what's interesting is that they did all of that only to not do anything else. Oh my God, bro. You did all of that just to not even bother to do the room search or get the warrant or whatever. They deserve the L that's coming their way. They deserve the L. And he's right. All of this was predicated on someone calling and making the accusation that they brought alcohol into the room. When that alone, bro, I mean, we all know what it is. Anybody could call on anybody else and report a false accusation. We see this all the time. So they would have pressed the issue, and if they would have done that, and it turns out he had nothing in there, he would sue them. So it'd be even worse on the lawsuit. And the cop already feels like, yeah, we already did enough. Let's not push it even further. So there's a bigger suit against us. Yeah, anonymous call. It's ridiculous. Cops should have been like, look, you got alcohol, boom, boom, boom. All right, you know what? And then once dude hit him with all the I know my rights, and he started spitting off stuff. All right, you know what? It's cool. I'm out. You know.
Is 2023 7816.
We got the audit video, but everyone wanted to watch the raw version of it. Maybe we'll watch it back on the playback.
Cool.
They look at them screaming in the background.
Need anything else?
Not right now. Thank you so much for dealing with
Why is he going back over there?
Thanks for coming out.
Did I get like action or
Yeah,
anything else?
my name's Officer Pirtle. My batch number is 202.
Are they?
Oh, wait, they're right here.
Hi.
Stand right here.
Just listening.
202. Yeah, you're listening? Mm-hmm. All right, anything else I can help you guys with?
We
So you're just going to stand around and get paid?
Yeah, sure.
You're just going to stand around and get paid, brother?
Yeah.
This is ego. There's no reason for the cop to do this, bro. This is all ego. They're salty as hell.
Yeah, I think we can just prove some races. I'm going to get complaints on both of your asses.
Okay.
And Chief Donovan's going to know about this shit because he knows who I am.
Chief Donovan knows you.
Chief Donovan knows who I am.
Okay, very good.
All right?
Appreciate it.
Up for real.
Have a nice day.
Yeah. And did you find anything with that ID, brother? Did you find out if there's alcohol in here or not with that ID? Nah? So what the fuck
You
was
denied
the
us
point?
consent, so that's fine.
I didn't give you consent. You could,
exactly. So we're not gonna argue with you. Have a nice day.
Get the fuck out of here.
Well, this is actually a common area, so we're allowed to be
Get the
here.
fuck out. Go work. I pay you for something. Fuck out of here. Yes, I
Why
paid
are
you
you
for something.
doing this?
Fuck out of here. Because you fucking got my ID for no fucking reason, brother.
Oh, okay.
Get the fuck out of here.
Have a nice day, sir. Thank you. Have a nice day.
Yeah, fuck you.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Bye-bye. Have a nice day.
Damn, rolling in. What's up, Beck? Yo. Oh, they taking the walk of shame. I don't care what y'all say. They taking the walk of shame right now. They singing goodbye.
I'm on the east side. Okay. I'm gonna walk back by here in just a minute. Oh. So.
Well, you know what? Look at them. He's so pressed to find something. He said, I'm gonna walk back by them. He's gonna try and ear hustle to see if they talk about liquor or if he hears a fucking the can crack open. Oh my God. Just take your L and go on to your next call, bro. Right now, while he's sitting here trying to catch up a college law student, there's a real crime happening in New Mexico, on the streets. Someone's getting carjacked or something. And there's short people because Officer Dumb and Dumber over here trying to redeem themselves from taking a massive L from a college kid. The salt is real. Hey, we need Salt Poppy over here just doing one of these all over them. Just sprinkle them. It's ego. This is all ego. There's no reason for them. They could have kept moving on. This, I'm telling you, bro, they be people and their egos. Well, your ego can be the downfall of a person. I promise you, bro. Always try and remain humble, respectful. It'll take you far in life, bro. You let your ego start, you know what I mean? It'll knock you down quick.
Okay, I'm gonna go back by.
Sounds good.
I'm over on the other side.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
I will call the chief real quick and just let him know.
Let him know we got a lawsuit coming.
Complaint on us, so.
Joel Martinez.
Joel Martinez?
Arrest her ass,
Okay.
man. Here goes a friend.
Huh?
Jesus, man, that's what disrespectful.
Yeah, maybe.
I'll ask this.
I'll meet you.
Right now. Are you going back to the office? Or?
Yeah, I'm headed back that way.
Okay.
So I'll go call the chief real quick and let him know.
Cool.
Well, I don't know what purpose he's walking back through their dorm for.
No, because we need to change the,
excuse me, guys.
put the electric union on it. And we can get.
So he's just walking by the corridor? Is he gonna go hustle the room? Looks like that's it, y'all. Oh, so he just went back the other way. Okay. I thought he was gonna try and so there it is. That was wow. You know how we gotta do it, man. We gotta grade the officers and we gotta grade Mr. Joel. So let's start with the officers, y'all. What are we gonna give them a grade on? Be objective here. All right, let's be objective. Let's not base all this on feelings. You know how I feel about that. We gotta be be objective on everything. So A through F, what are you giving a grade on the cops and how they carried it out, their temperament, all of that? What are we giving them for a grade? F for foolish. C, D. A lot of C's, F's, D's, C's. C, A. C's. Okay. I think my judgment on this is going to be a C as well. Let me explain why I'm going to give them a C. Their temperament, they were being patient. I'm using this term as loosely as I can. They were being cool about the situation in terms of not trying to escalate it, right? They weren't trying to escalate it. However, you know what? I take that back. They're going to D because everything I said, but here's why I'm knocking them down now that I'm thinking about this. They didn't know the law. they should have realized when they were getting outsmarted by a 19-year-old college kid, they should have just tucked their tails between their legs and just carried on. But because they let their ego get to them, and they did all of that just to get his ID and then do nothing other than leave the whole situation alone. They didn't go to get a warrant to go search the room. They did all of that huffing and puffing, Googling the law for nothing, for a potential lawsuit. I got to give them a D. They were like well-intentioned here, but they fumbled so bad. They fumbled so bad. Now, for Mr. Joel, let me get a grade, A through F. A through F, what are y'all giving them for the score here? A through F. Unbroken, thank you for the gift, bro. Bryce, what's up, bro? All right. We get a B, B minus, B plus, B, a lot of B's, okay. Joel, A plus, B plus. Okay. I'm curious why a B and not an A. Okay, I think I know why. Okay. I'm gonna give them. Man, this is tough. I'm gonna give him an A minus. The reason I'm gonna give him an A minus, the fact that he knew his rights, he was able to articulate it, and more importantly, he was able to properly challenge the officers in a way that, you know, they couldn't escalate it, because he was presenting them with the right questions that forced them to have to react to him. He led all of that. That entire interaction, he was in control of the situation, which from an officer's perspective was terrible. They should have more control of the situation. They were fumbling around. They didn't know the law. He knew what was going on. He knew he was within his rights. And up until he gave up his ID, I would have given him a solid A. However, when he gave up the ID and then he turned, started calling them names, I thought that was a little distasteful there. I get it. You're frustrated. You're annoyed. But that also doesn't make you look good going forward. You know, like you're a lawyer and they're going to be like, oh, well, now you just, I mean, some people probably don't care. They're going to still retain him because they feel the same way. But I think he could have just been a little bit more. I mean, he was doing good the whole time. He could have just held on to his comments and just maybe made less of a, you know, not the pig comment, not the, some of the other things he said. You know, he could have said, you're dead wrong. He could have just used other language, a little bit more like what I call corporate language to still show your displeased and, you know, all that stuff. And that's why I'll knock him down like to that A minus. But this is an example to me of why everyone should know their rights, know the right, know the laws in your state, so that you can properly challenge an officer if you're, you know, confronted, in that they can clearly articulate the reason for the stop or the arrest, detainment. They need to articulate that very clearly, and it needs to also make sense. You know, them basing their detention on a random phone call is wild. I think the first officer should have just been like, look, we got a call. Someone just made an anonymous call that, you know, allegedly you came in with some alcohol. Hey, I want to make sure you're good. You know, are you currently drinking? He could have just handled it different. You know what I mean? And it would have avoided this. Instead, it turned into something completely different. Martinez, chat, come on over. Guys, by the way, this is a good time to let y'all know. Make sure y'all follow me on kick.com, djmoondawglive. You can see it down below the video, the / djmoondawglive. You can search YouTube and on Kick. That's where you can find me. If you miss any of the content, my long form content goes on YouTube. The full stream length, the full length streams are there. And then after the streams, we chop them up and you get like these sections, like all the individual videos, we chop them up for stream highlights so you can run them back and all that. Over on Kick is where we get crazy, ratchet, unfiltered. Plus we do some gaming over there. And it's a good vibe. A lot of ladies over there too, and they get wild at night. Let's take a look at the audit version. I want to take a look at their video just for the law context of stuff. And I kind of want to just skip along here to see what they're going to say, because we're going to watch the same thing, but I really want to see what they had to say. He probably had alcohol. He probably did. But in the grand scheme of things, like, if I'm an officer and the kid is talking to me like he knows what he's talking about, do I really want to open myself up to some potential litigation predicated on an anonymous call? It's not like the RA at the resident building saw him and can testify. Then I got grounds, bro. Like, no, they told me they saw you. A random phone call, bro. Look, you could call anybody right now and say they did something, and it's not gonna hold up in court, bro. It's a random phone call.
Room door, Mr. Mark.
Just run to the end of the video. All right, let's see. Let's see.
It is uncertain whether Mr. Martinez filed a complaint with the New Mexico State University Police. He informed the officers that he would be speaking with Chief Donovan about the encounter. Additionally, although Mr. Martinez indicated several times during the interaction that he intended to file a lawsuit against the officers, as of the date of writing this episode, a complaint has yet to be filed. However, it would be fairly unusual for a lawsuit to be submitted so quickly after an encounter, and it is entirely possible that Mr. Martinez will be initiating legal action at a later date. Overall, the New Mexico State University officers get a B- because although it is possible that a
what do we give them? We give it like a C- or something like that.
Court could conclude their demand for Mr. Martinez's identity was not justified by reasonable suspicion. They mostly maintained a calm and professional demeanor, even when faced with disrespectful and condescending language from Mr. Martinez. And
that was only at the end after it was all over with. For all the main portion of the interaction, he was fine. Like, let's not cap.
Fully recognized Mr. Martinez's right to refuse a search of his dorm room. However, after realizing that their investigation of the anonymous tip did not yield sufficient evidence to make an arrest, I personally believe that the officers should have accepted Mr. Martinez's refusal to identify himself and moved on. Instead, they became preoccupied with obtaining his identification for their report, despite the limited probative value of that information. As Mr. Martinez pointed out, having his identification did nothing to help the officers determine whether or not there was alcohol in the dorm room, and by threatening to arrest him if he did not identify himself, the officers potentially ran afoul of the Fourth Amendment. Now, while the officers did exhibit some promising behavior, and I commend them for their poise and patience when dealing with Mr. Martinez's insults, I would also encourage them to rethink their reliance on compelled identifications in situations like these. Mr. Martinez gets an A for strongly asserting his constitutional rights by refusing to answer questions, denying the officers consent to search his dorm room, and declining the officers' requests that he identify himself, while ultimately identifying himself once Sergeant Lovelace issued an order to do so. Although Mr. Martinez certainly could have been more respectful in some of his comments to the officers, he remained well within his First Amendment rights throughout the encounter, and was free to use his liberty to express his distaste for the officers' actions in the language he employed. That being said, in future encounters, I would suggest that Mr. Martinez keep in mind that reasonable suspicion is determined based on the facts known to the officer, and that officers are typically not required to articulate the basis of their reasonable suspicion to the individuals they detain. Accordingly, if a court determined that the officers in this situation had reasonable suspicion based on certain facts about the anonymous tip that were not shared with Mr. Martinez, it could also conclude that he was obligated to identify himself. On the whole, however, Mr. Martinez did an excellent job in defending his rights, particularly for someone of his age, and I encourage him to continue his legal studies.
Hey, I'll tell you what, after this, that kid got a target on his back in New Mexico. You don't think all the cops in New Mexico didn't watch this? You don't think all the cops in New Mexico didn't watch this video? What's the original video at? Original video got 600K views. Audit's video just went up 7 hours ago and got 190K views. You don't think that they didn't see this and they like foaming at the mouth to catch this kid jaywalking? Yeah, that's the only bad thing about it. He made himself a target for sure. Big Ben came over from TikTok. Yo, respect, brother. I appreciate that. Robots, thank you as well. Coming through on YouTube as well. You know what I'm saying? Had to do his job though. It was something small, but yes, he did complete. Yes. TikTok police, Moon? What you mean? What's up, D? I can't make out your name with the lettering and all that. There are better ones who's gonna catch him first. You think so? All right, let's move along. How much time do I got? I got a little bit of time here. I gotta save that one. All right, I'm gonna let y'all choose. Do we want to watch another police body cam video? This one is police chief loses it over a finger, or do we want to watch a hold on. We can do a dating video, dating men by their jobs versus one woman. What are y'all thinking? Or we got some whatever podcast clips to look at. Undateable OnlyFans girl insults based girl, but it backfires. OnlyFans girl versus based girls on body count. Send the nuke. Both. I got to be out here by 7, y'all, unfortunately. Then I'll be back on for a late night stream on Kick. So good time reminder, follow me on Kick for the after hour stream tonight. It's going to get crazy. Both sound interesting. Yeah, they do. Let's do another law student. I don't have another law student one, but we got this body cam police chief losing it. What's up, Martinez? When the cops itself get owned by another cop. Yeah. The OF backfire. Andrew, thank you, brother. I appreciate that. Dating well, so we got a mixed crowd. Let's do no, I'm not on Twitch. I'm on Kick. Kick.com djmoondawglive. Let's do this one, y'all. We're gonna watch the police body cam. We'll probably save the dating videos for the Wednesday stream. We'll catch up on stuff with that. 1 second. Set it up here. All right, y'all. So we got another video from the Lackluster channel, one of my favorite police body cam channels. Really dope videos. Make sure you check them out and subscribe to watch the videos without my commentary over it, because some of y'all are going to complain, hey, Moon, don't stop. I want to see it all. Well, then go watch the original video. That's the point of us doing this together, is we commentate, we talk, right? Otherwise, you can watch it on your own. Follow them and sub to their channel, Lackluster. That being said, this one is police chief. Jesus Christ, can I talk today? Police chief loses it over a finger. Oh, this is gonna be another case of fragile egos. Here we go.
Go away.
You're not my boss.
Go away. What is your problem with the police department?
You, exactly what you just did is my problem.
Me? I need your ID.
No.
No. So I'm gonna have to take you to jail.
I flipped him off and he got butt hurt. So this was a contempt of cop stop.
Welcome back to the Lackluster channel.
Oh boy. It's a woman. Hey, this is a woman too. We don't really see a lot of women in these videos.
Featured previously in a video here, where an officer of the Lynn Police Department in Missouri pulled up in an unmarked car and gave her grief when working the night shift.
If I've stopped, I have to check the license.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
Ma'am.
No, you definitely don't. Do you suspect me of a crime?
No.
Okay.
I don't know who you are. Anybody can work here as a janitorial.
I have the keys to the building.
If you haven't seen that video, a link will be below. As a reminder, the chief of police called her employer the next day in what appears like an attempt to get her fired.
Oh, what is your badge number?
706.
706, and your name?
Officer Cade. You can talk to Chief Bickle tomorrow if you want to.
Oh, I definitely will.
Absolutely can.
Years later, the department now has a new chief,
Roll
Sam
bars
Ford,
with the super
and in
chat.
October
Yo, appreciate that, brother. Thank you.
Moody and her husband were at a local Dollar General when the new chief pulled in and she decided to flip him off. The chief then followed her inside and attempted to use the power of the state to retaliate against her for his hurt feelings.
For what?